Savannah Chrisley's ex-fiancé, Nick Cardiles, was killed in a motorcycle accident. He was just 29 when this happened, and now, more information about what caused his passing has emerged. This includes his blood alcohol level and the extensive injuries he obtained. Read on for more details. Nick Cardiles' blood alcohol level and extensive injuries revealed. It was a tragic moment when fans and family learned that Nick Cardiles had been killed in a motorcycle accident. This all happened in September 2023, and the Chrisley family mourned the loss of someone who had become like family to them. In the time he was engaged to Savannah Chrisley, he had become extremely close to all of them. With Todd and Julie Chrisley behind bars, many wondered if they had received that heartbreaking news. Now, more details of that fateful night have emerged, and it is putting the puzzle pieces together. According to TMZ, the autopsy report showed that Cardiles had a blood alcohol level of around 0.124. If your BAC is over 0.08%, it is illegal to operate any machinery. As for his body, he was extremely messed up physically as a result of the crash. This included multiple broken bones, bruising of the brain, and more. Ultimately, his cause of death has been determined to be multiple blunt traumatic injuries. However, it is still accidental despite him going through a stop sign and hitting a BMW. The Chrisley family made sure to post many tributes to Nick Cardiles after his passing. He was featured on their family reality show. More so, he proposed to Savannah on camera, so she always has that happy memory to look back on. Then they decided to put their wedding on hold. At one point, Savannah chopped all of her hair off, and her father, Todd, was concerned as to how she was going to get her veil on. He was more invested in the wedding than she was, but they knew it was time to call it quits when they did. Living his best life. Aside from being on reality television, Nick Cardiles also played for the Anaheim Ducks. Then he turned his interest to real estate. Not only was he an agent, but he was a broker, as well, out of Nashville, Tennessee. Cardiles enjoyed showing off new homes for sale to his social media followers and seemed to be living a good life. Unfortunately, it was all cut too short, but his legacy will live on in the hearts and minds of fans who took to him. Are you shocked that there was more to his motorcycle accident than initially believed? Let us know in the comments below. In the quietude of a small town, far removed from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, the news of Nick Cardiles' blood alcohol level and extensive injuries sent ripples through the community, unraveling a tale that strayed far from the typical narrative of the charming professional athlete. Nick Cardiles, known for his prowess on the ice and his engaging personality, found himself at the center of a story that transcended the boundaries of sports and delved into the complexities of human vulnerability. The revelation of his blood alcohol level and the extent of his injuries exposed a side of the athlete that fans and well-wishers had never imagined. It all began on a fateful night when the crisp air held the promise of a calm evening. However, destiny had a different script for Nick. The details emerged slowly, like fragments of a shattered mirror, painting a vivid picture of a night that would leave an indelible mark on his life. Nick's blood alcohol level, a numerical reflection of the choices made that evening, told a story of excess and recklessness. As the digits were disclosed, the community grappled with the realization that their local hero was not immune to the pitfalls that often accompany fame. The news prompted a collective sigh of concern, as fans wondered how someone they admired for their discipline on the ice could find themselves entangled in such a precarious situation. The extent of Nick Cardiles' injuries, like chapters in a gripping novel, unfolded with each passing detail. Broken bones, bruises, and a tangled web of physical trauma testified to the severity of the incident. As the news circulated, the town rallied around their injured athlete, not just as a symbol of athletic prowess, but as a fellow resident navigating the complexities of life. In the aftermath of the revelation, a palpable tension hung in the air. The community, often united by the victories and triumphs of their local sports stars, now faced the challenge of reconciling the image of Nick Cardiles as an invincible athlete with the stark reality of his vulnerability. However, amidst the shadows of adversity, there emerged a glimmer of hope. The incident became a catalyst for a broader conversation about mental health, the pressures of professional sports, and the importance of acknowledging one's limits. Nick Cardiles' journey, once confined to the rink, now unfolded as a narrative of resilience and organized support initiatives and awareness campaigns. The focus shifted from judgment to empathy. Nick Kerdailes, once a distant figure on the ice, became a relatable individual grappling with the complexities of life. The community, instead of shunning him, embraced the opportunity to foster an environment that prioritized mental well-being and encouraged open dialogue about the challenges faced by public figures. Nick, in his vulnerability, became a symbol of the human experience, fraught with highs and lows, successes and setbacks. The incident, rather than defining him, became a chapter in a larger narrative of growth and self-awareness. The once private struggles of an athlete now served as a beacon, encouraging others to seek help, share their stories, and recognize that strength lies not just in physical prowess, but in the courage to confront one's vulnerabilities. In the end, Nick Kerdailes' blood alcohol level and extensive injuries, once headlines of shock and concern, transformed into a catalyst for positive change. The town, forever changed by this revelation, emerged stronger, more compassionate, and committed to supporting not just their local hero, but anyone facing the turbulent seas of life. The story of Nick Kerdailes became a testament to the transformative power of resilience and the collective strength of a community united in empathy.